Hey YouTube, it's me, Nikki M. RNY, coming to you for my 25-week post-op gastric bypass, bariatric surgery, RNY weight loss surgery check-in. As you can see, I don't exactly remember what I used to say all the time at the beginning of my videos because it changes every week, and I know I probably left out some acronyms or something, but it's okay. This week, I have no idea what I weigh. Sorry, I have something in my teeth. That's weird. I don't know what I weigh because my scale at home has been giving me a weight of like anywhere between 252 and 260 pounds. And I know that I have been not being as good as I was being about my diet and exercise, but I don't think I've gained like 8 pounds. And then my scale at the gym is saying 250. So the scale at the gym is one of those ones where you like step on it and then the little arrow goes around to a number. And then my scale at home is actually like a digital scale. But I'm wondering if my scale at home needs new batteries. I'm gonna go buy some batteries probably tomorrow after work and see if that helps at all, because it's frustrating not knowing what I weigh. I guess what I really want to talk about today is what happens when life starts happening again, because I feel like that's what's going on. Is I'm 6 months post-op. I feel like a regular person for the most part. I mean, stomach restriction is real, but I've started incorporating carbs back into my life. I still watch my diet for the most part, but I work out, but not as diligently as I did for the first probably 4.5 months post-op. And it's kind of been weighing on me a little bit. Like, part of me feels guilty about it, which I guess is the whole point of like having the surgery, is that you have this tool that makes you accountable for your actions. But I definitely have not been eating the way that I was for the first 4.5 months. I've introduced carbs back into my life. I've introduced alcohol back into my life, and I've come to the realization that alcohol and although I love alcohol, we're not the best of friends. I've been I don't want to say a pretty heavy drinker. I can drink, and the people that I tend to associate with in my life, we can drink. And it's a very social thing. Like, anytime that we go out to do an activity, it tends to include alcohol. So I feel like pre-op, I set up a rule for myself that I wasn't drinking Monday through Thursdays. You guys are probably like, gosh, this girl's a lush. What I mean by drinking is that I usually have beer in my refrigerator, and I'll probably have 1 or 2 beers after work before I go to bed, or a glass of wine with dinner, like stuff like that. Like, that's drinking during the work week, and then on the weekend, anything goes. And that's just kind of how I've been since I was legally able to drink. And is that healthy? Not exactly. Is it terrible? I don't think so. But for the sake of me being at this stall in the 250s and being stuck between a size 16 and a size 18 and me wanting to reach a certain goal by my 1 year post-op and being halfway there, but like halfway to my goal weight, and knowing that weight loss is slowing down, I feel like I'm gonna have to make some changes. Fortunately / unfortunately, I don't really have problems with many things. The most problematic thing I've had is I tried to have some like Thai food that was like pad see ew. So it's kind of like, it was like chicken, broccoli, carrots, whatever, on like a soy sauce marinated noodle, like flat rice noodle. I think they're rice noodles. But anyway, I tried to have that, and I've tried to have it twice because I love pad see ew, and I got very sick. The only other thing that has made me feel terrible like that is bread. Just having like pieces of bread. So I feel like I get the problem when I have carbs that expand in your stomach. Rice, I tried to have fried rice once, and that made me very sick as well. So anything that is a carb that expands in your stomach after you eat it, that is where my restriction is just like, no. Other than that, I have had pieces of chocolate cake for dessert. I have had candy. I have had alcohol. I have had pretty much anything you can eat. Today I tried to have an apple, and that made me feel like crap. So I don't think my body's ready for apples yet. And sometimes broccoli does it. But like if it's cooked soft broccoli, then it's okay. But like raw broccoli, no. So really fibrous things and then carbs are like where I really have restriction issues. But I don't really have that. I'm not limited to that much. So I think I need to be more cognizant of like, just because you can eat it doesn't mean you should eat it. I need to think about that, and I think that even that, like, I'm not eating bad things that often, but the alcohol intake, I think, would be, excuse me, I don't know what that was. The alcohol intake, I think, would be a good way for me to make sure I'm staying on the right path. So starting today, I haven't had an alcoholic beverage. From here on out, and we'll say I'm going to try to do it for at least a month or two just to see how it works out, I will not be drinking Monday, Tuesdays, or Wednesdays, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. Thursdays, I can't make you any guarantees because that's usually when the weekend starts here in Chicago. And then Friday and Saturday, I'm someone who enjoys having a drink. I'm also someone who uses alcohol as a bit of a social lubricant. I'm very outgoing, but alcohol always helps. So, for me personally, knowing that I am someone who very much likes to drink, knowing that I'm someone who found out, I don't know how many weeks post-op, that I could handle alcohol, I think I went back to old habits of, because I can have it, because I enjoy it, I'm going to do it. I'm also going to push myself to start working out more. I'd usually work out 3 days a week, but I would like to start going back to 4 or 5 days a week. I was doing 4 or 5 days a week post-op, pre-op. And so I'd like to get back to that. I have been training hard. I am now running 2 miles, and I've been doing that in about 24 to 25 minutes. But I would like to push myself to be able to run 3.5 miles without stopping, and try to do that in between 35 to 40 minutes. That would be great. Which I think I can do, considering I'm doing like a 12 and a half minute mile. I think that's totally reasonable. But I just need to really focus on it again. And I guess the reason I said that this video is going to be about when real life starts to happen again is because with dating and socializing and hanging out for happy hours after work and what comes along with having a normal life for me, a lot of that comes in with cutting into my time that I spend at the gym, or a lot of it comes on with bad habits like going out to eat and eating crap or drinking more. So I just feel like for right now, I've kind of lost sight of, I don't want to say I've lost sight of focusing on myself, because I haven't, because I'm very cognizant that what I'm doing is for me and for making myself healthier, but I've lost sight on that being my main focus, and I feel like just for a little while that needs to come back again, because I've been very frustrated with my size 18 pants starting to sag and fall off, and my size going to the store and trying on 16s and then not quite fitting. And then I've been more frustrated with just the scale not moving. When you're used to seeing 10 to 15 pounds drop off your body for 4.5 to 5 months, and then it stops, it's kind of frustrating. And so I don't really know if I've just hit that plateau where it's going to be harder, or if it's the actions that I'm taking that are making it harder, but it's getting really frustrating for me. And I'm also realizing I need to start focusing more on sleep, because I literally last week went out Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then had a friend over last night on Sunday. It's Monday today. And I'm exhausted. I could not leave my couch. I got up in the morning out of bed, moved to the couch, and did not leave the couch until I got back into my bed and went to sleep last night. I did clean the apartment a little bit. I'm getting ready to move at the end of the month, which is exciting. So I don't like feeling that tired. I don't like feeling that exhausted. I don't like feeling like I can't move. So I feel like part of me focusing on myself to get ready for surgery was focusing on getting more sleep. And so I feel like that's something that I need to start doing again as well. So I don't know. I guess that's really all I wanted to talk about in this video. Also, I got new hair. I don't know if you can see. It's actually like a grayish blue color, and I absolutely love it. I would never have picked this out for myself. The lady at the store picked it out, and I loved it. Aside from that, I don't know. I love being social, and I love to drink, and I love to party, and I love to go out, and I love to meet new people, but like, I don't want to get to the point where I'm frustrated with stalls, and I'm frustrated with the body that I've already fallen in love with not becoming the body that I can fall even more in love with, because I'm so happy that I'm working on it, and by the time I get to goal, I'll be so happy and feel so accomplished, and I don't want to let old habits start to dim that happiness. So if you guys have any suggestions for things that you went through when you started hitting your stalls, or, you know, any suggestions for anything, good recipes to try, when did you start incorporating certain foods? That's the question I have. I don't really know what I'm supposed to eat 6 months out. I can handle pretty much any food, but I don't know if I'm supposed to be eating that kind of food. You know, my nutritionist and my surgeon were kind of just like, well, give whatever a go and see how it makes you feel. But, you know, macaroni and cheese makes me feel good. That doesn't mean I should be eating it. So that's kind of where I am right now. And hopefully I can come back to you next week with more positive. I really love positivity. I love being upbeat. And I'm just kind of frustrated with things right now, mainly because I'm really, really tired. But hopefully I will get back into the groove. I am enjoying my workouts when I've been going. I have been enjoying life when I've been going out, but I need to find that balance again of self-care and healthfulness without so much partying. um, any suggestions, any comments, anything, drop below in the comments. Thank you so much to the people that have subscribed to this channel. If you haven't, please subscribe. I have gotten quite a number of subscriptions lately. I don't remember the exact number off the top of my head, but I remember it was a lot. And next week I will try to remember to tell you the number, because I know that I have more than 50 now, and I'm going to have some sort of big YouTube party when I hit 100 subscribers, because that's just awesome. And I never would think that there would be 100 people wanting to listen to the ramblings of me. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and have a great week. Try to walk in that positivity and not let things get you down. That's what I'm doing. Feel better, Becky, RNY WLS, because that girl needs to feel better, because she is looking absolutely gorgeous, and I know she'll feel much better when she's not having a cold or sinus infection or whatever virus that you've got going on, because I love that girl and I want to give her a little shout out. And I will see you all next week. Bye. Hey, I'm back. I just remembered another thing that I wanted to talk about. So I was talking to my friend today, and I was wearing this outfit today that was like super baggy and ill-fitting. I'll insert a picture here. But it was like not cute. And I remember thinking that I don't think that I know what size I wear. And we had this discussion about like my body and like what size I actually wear now and what size I think I wear now. And so she was telling me that like I need to realize that I don't need to buy, I automatically pick up XLs and 2XLs in shirts. And she's like, girl, you need to start picking up, if you think you need an XL, pick up an XL, but she's like, also pick up a large and try it on. So has anyone else had to deal with that, where you like just don't comprehend and believe that your body is now like smaller than it is or than it was? That's something else to comment about. And I checked my channel. I have 72 subscribers, and so thank you all so much. That is amazing. Only like math, 28 more, and we can have our 100 subscriber YouTube party. I have no idea what I'll do for that, but I'm sure I'll think of something awesome. Okay, so yeah, that side comment popped into my head because I was like, there was a conversation that I had today that I meant to mention. So that, comment below if you've had to deal with that and why I should not keep looking like a homeless person. No offense to homeless people, but wearing ill-fitting, oversized, baggy clothes. I have a really hard time getting rid of clothes. I'm dealing with that during my move. It's just like letting God and letting go when it comes to clothes. Maybe that should be the next video. All right, I'm out. I will see you next week. Bye.